There are different kinds of demons. And in some cases, you would need to fast and pray. This kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting.
So why exactly should we fast? But before I talk about this, I want you to know that fasting does not make God move. You know, I've heard a lot of people say this, right? That when you fast hard, when you go like 3 days dry, it makes God do something. You will see the hand of God upon your life. No, God has stretched his hands already through Jesus Christ the Lord, right? So fasting does not make God move. So what exactly does fasting do?
Fasting does something to you. Your faith will be sharper at that point. Your words will be sharper. Why? Because they're coming from a spirit that is attuned to God.
Fasting makes you sensitive to spiritual things, not God. This means when you deprive your body from food and other activities, you see, your spirit becomes sensitive because naturally the spirit is at war with the flesh. So when you kill the flesh, the spirit becomes alive. When you kill the spirit, the flesh becomes alive. Now, here's the thing. When you fast, you don't just get sensitive to godly things. You get sensitive to spiritual things. So spiritual things can be both godly and evil. So that's why it's called fast and prayer. And a lot of people say fasting and prayer, right? But it's fast and prayer. When you fast as a Christian, you deprive yourself from food, the internet, and some other things, and that's not enough. You dedicate yourself, or you give yourself to godly things. So you give yourself to study of the word, give yourself to prayer, you give yourself to worship, and all of that. Now, when you fast and you do not do these things, you do not give yourself to these things, you are inadvertently inviting the devil. That's why some people, when they fast and they just separate themselves from food, and they do not separate themselves unto God, you realize that their lives are not changing and they're becoming more evil because they have inadvertently invited evil spirits in. So it's not enough to separate yourself from food. It's also important you give yourself to the study of the word, prayer, and worship. So in a nutshell, fasting is more about what you give your attention to than it is what you left. You know, a lot of people think, oh, fasting is all about, I've not eaten from 6 to 6. No, it's more about what you do while you're not eating than not eating, right? I believe this blessed you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe, like this video. I believe this has blessed you. Share it and let the world get to know about this, because a lot of people fast the wrong way, and it's imperative to learn the appropriate way to fast. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. I did a video on why you should not criticize a man of God. You want to watch it because a lot of people talk against men of God, and that's inappropriate. So it's up there. Please do click on it and watch it and stay blessed. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.